What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new video. And before we start this, make sure to like the video because YouTube is taking away my likes now. I guess Susan wanted to up the ante a little bit. She's on her moment, she's on her month, and she decided, hey, it's time to, it's not good enough that we shadow ban MrSEN here. No relation to Mr. Medicare, by the way. I gotta take away the likes, I gotta take away the notifications and all that good stuff. So, make sure to hit the like and, rise up, my fellow friends. But for now, right now, we're gonna be looking at this video by lizkatz. No, I'm just kidding. I'm making the video, but we're gonna be talking about lizkatz. Now, you probably don't know who lizkatz is, so let me tell you and fill you in on the 411 over here. lizkatz is the baby mama of H20 DELIRIOUS. H20 DELIRIOUS, famous Vanoss crew player slash probably a cuckold, to be real, and he's been hit with some very, very heavy allegations lately. By the definition of cuckolds, a guy named Omrecker, once his friend, now turned into like an enemy because Omrecker got his feelings hurt. It's kind of like a woman. Omrecker's a man, though, rest assured. He just acts like a woman, so whatever. I can understand why people would get confused. Anyway, Omrecker went ahead, tried to make Delirious's life hell, and threw all these allegations together, and then got a coordinated effort, it seemed, to get a bunch of women to come out against Delirious and call him this and that, your typical pedo grooming allegations, as well as some fucked up allegations of relating to emojis. And I'm not gonna say what it is because I'm already treading on thin ice enough as it is with Susan and getting this video monetized. So, emojis. That's all I'm gonna say. So, lizkatz, being the supportive baby mama that she is and totally not a gold digger, went ahead and made a post to this shit, right? And she said in said post, I didn't want to waste any more time on this nonsense, but here we are, video coming soon on who this liar is, her history as a groupie, and why what she did and is currently doing is so disgusting. Plus, I'll share the actual truth on why Delirious's Twitter is suspended. Ooh, and that's the kicker. She goes on to say, sick of dealing with the lies. You lied on me. Shout out to NBA. Where are you, buddy? Come back. So I took the initiative to hunt down and find out everything, and we'll lay it all out. The good, the bad, and the ugly on everybody involved. All sides. I don't have energy for any more of this crap, so this video will be the last I will speak of it. And we have everybody encouraging her and saying, go Mama Bear, and go Liz, you got this. Oh my goodness. Chance. Go lizkatz, go lizkatz, go. No, I just meh. The only thing I'm interested in is the actual truth as to why Delirious's Twitter has been suspended, because recently there's been some speculation that Delirious has been doing some ops and he has multiple accounts and he's been violating terms of service on Twitter by using said alt accounts. Or at least that's how the rumor mill goes. And, to be fair, the reason is, the reason people are swayed to believe this a little more now is because Delirious does this little thing that liars do, and that's deflecting. And that might just totally be a fucking coincidence on his part that he's doing all this deflecting and is acting like a guilty party. That might just be him having some nerves or whatever. I know the one go-to thing for people that defend Delirious all the time is that he's a family man just trying to live his life or whatever. And that's great and all, but I'm a jaded, cynical motherfucker. I believe in the truth and facts and yada yada yada. I still have empathy, right? I mean, I still got all those emotions, but I just don't get taken advantage of by those emotions anymore. So what I do is I look at things primarily, I give it the best possible benefit of the doubt, so to speak, but I also look at the facts, and the fact of the matter is it's been months now, and there's this pattern of behavior with Delirious where all he does is really deflect. He never really answers a point. When, for example, that first nutcase came out, right? What was the first thing he said? Oh, she's a nutcase. Didn't address any of the allegations that were thrown against him. He didn't even say they were true or not. He could have just said, no, it's just untrue or whatever. But he didn't, which is weird because you would think that a innocent party would just say, yo, this is untrue or whatever. I know people are like, oh, well, he doesn't even need to address the allegations, but like, why is he kind of technically addressing them by like saying this woman is like crazy or whatever, right? So it's weird. It's weird. Delirious will address an allegation, but it'll be an ad hom attack. It will be an attack on the person saying the allegation, right? It won't actually address the allegation. When you do that, you're just kind of trying to make the person look bad, and by making the person look bad, it'll make, you know, the outsiders feel some type of way of them and make them not want to believe them. So a perfect example of this is Omrecker, right? Omrecker is like a piece of shit overall. He's a terrible fucking human being. Let's, you know, there's no question about that. So the problem with Omrecker is all you need to do is point all this shit out, and you don't want to take him seriously, or you don't want to believe in him. Even if Omrecker was like magically on point with this delirious shit, right? If for some reason he's on point, people won't really care that much, because at the end of the day, sadly, the world is kind of like a mini popularity contest, to where if you're a nice guy and you're liked, you can get away with shit. Well, if you're a piece of shit and a cuck like Omrecker, you can't. But like, then again, Omrecker is genuinely terrible. Like, he's not even the type of bad guy you can get behind as an antagonist, like an anti-hero. He's just like a sad, pathetic piece of shit, right? So it's kind of sad. Like, you know, it's one of those situations where even if there's like damning evidence against Delirious, I'm pretty sure he'll be fine, all things considered, right? We can sweep this under the rug, and I honestly would be like, you know, well, I mean, at the end of the day, is Delirious worse than Omrecker? That's the burning question you have to ask yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what you need to arrive at yourself. That's the question you need to ask yourselves, and that's what you need to do. And you need to ask yourself what you'll do in this situation, you know, when the truth comes out, because allegedly lizkatz, the baby mama, will come out with the truth. That's what she said, right? That's what she said. And rest assured, I'll go over that when it comes out. It's going to be an interesting time. But once again, thanks for checking out this video. Share it. You know, the YouTube suppressions, I don't mean to go ahead and pull a quartering, but let's be frank here. Yeah, you know, this is an example of actual suppression and blacklisting or whatever. I mean, freaking Tommy C said it best. I'm a blacklisted commentary YouTuber now. But you know what? What I have still, guys, that Tommy C and no one will ever be able to take away from me, I have all the exaggerated swagger of a black teen. And nobody, not even Tommy C, can ever take that away from me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for watching the video. Please like and share it. Really helps me out, and it'll help with the suppression. You know, not the pretend suppression that quartering does. That's just fake as fuck.
If she breathes, she's a